Watch it, you great lout. You kids ought to start the boat in for us, you'll get wet. Yeah, why don't you get yourself a real boat? That's exactly what we're going to do. Nip over to the garage and get Dad's spare battery. That should give it a boost.
Are you sure it'll work, Dick? The last time.
I know. It blew up. Now be a good girl and go and get the battery.
Hey! That's one of my best knives.
Sorry, love. But tell Dick to put my tools back when he's finished with them.
All right, darling. Bye-bye. Mind how you go. Bye. Jenny! Don't forget you've got to do your home health visit this afternoon.
Oh, no, Mum, not again. Last week, Mrs. Wilkins set her dog on us, and the week before that, it got...
Now, don't be silly. It's a very good cause. What are you going to do with that?
Oh, nothing.
Come on, let's take a closer look. No, not that, you fool. Paddle.
I should really give it a boost. Come on, push.
I am pushing.
Ready? What went wrong this time?
Never mind what went wrong. Now, look, you two, this is the last time either of you... Oh, don't just stand there, Sydney. Pull me to the bank. You better go and help them, Dick. Go on. And as for you, Jenny, you better come and get cleaned up. I dread to think what your father's going to say. Wait. You two all right?
Oh, we're all right. Yeah, but I would not to be you and my daddy's a backseat all night.
Here are your clean things. Why you and Dick can't act your age, I'll never know.
Well, Mum, if only you and Dad were back to the real Hovercraft.
I'm very sorry, Mum. It should have worked. I just have to leave it on.
Oh, no, you won't. Get your clean things on. Off you go. What you've got to do is clean yourself up. Go on. Then you've got to apologise to your father, apologise to Mr. and Mrs. Gutteridge, apologise to Mr. and Mrs. Feeney, and pay for the damage out of your pocket money.
But, Mum, that's not fair.
Don't be silly, Jenny, because it's fair.
Well, anyway, once you've got yourself cleaned up, you've got to go and do your home help. Mr. Watts we've just got on our home help list. He's an old age pensioner. He lives on Heron's Island. He could do with a hand.
Leave it to us, Mum. We'll see he's all right. And by the way, while we're away, would you explain to Dad, you know, about how it was an accident?
I suppose that's it over there.
Where?
There.
Oh, I suppose so. I wonder what it'd be this time. Man-eating dogs? The mad accident of Borneo? Or just Frankenstein?
Well, it can't be worse than that last visit. Why can't Mum realise that people don't want to be helped?
I don't know. Anyway, I'd rather not be there when Dad arrives home.
This evening.
That fat tick Charlie, I bet he's not doing a visit.
No, I bet he isn't. Dick, we've just got to beat them in the race. Couldn't you invent something that works for a change.
Lots of things I invent work.
Of course they do. Come on, let's get the torture over.
Let's hope that there's no let's hope.
You better try again.
Well, we did try.
I wonder what that whiskey was cooking.
Bangers.
Very funny. I suppose we'd better go in and see if he wants some help.
He doesn't need home help. He needs a fire engine. Excuse me, Mr. Watts, we've come to help. It's obviously a nutter.
Oh, what's this?
It's probably his tea. No wonder he's on the trot. Come on, Jenny. Let's get on with it and get out of it.
Come on, me little darling, in you go. Oh, fiddlesticks. It's gone wrong again. Oh, well, back to the drawing board. What are you doing here?
Mud station for the home helpers.
We do our jobs. It's quite free.
I couldn't possibly afford a free. Oh, that's very kind of you, I'm sure, but I can manage quite well, you know.
Well, we could make the best for you.
Now, just go over there and press that button.
That's clever.
Yes, that's a little invention of mine. So, you see, I'm really quite able to take care of myself.
There must be something we can do. I know. What about cleaning the shoes?
Ah, now, that's taken care of, too. Now, if you come over here a minute, now just put your foot up on that ledge and press that button in front of you. It cleans your shoes, brushes your clothes, and combs your hair. Oh, well, it combs my hair. This is my kitchen. It's also my dining room, as you see.
Well, at least we can clear up here.
Oh, no, that's taken care of. Now, you just watch this.
That's great. Well, we can do the washing up.
Ah, no, that won't be necessary either. You see, I've invented a very superior kind of washing up machine. How's that? Now, the final touch. Now, you just watch this.
I wish some of your inventions worked like that.
Neat, isn't it? Well, perhaps you'd better put the kettle on. Well, now, Jenny, perhaps you'd fill the kettle for us. The water's over there. It's splendid, isn't it? Perhaps you'd like to have a look around while the tea's making. It won't be long.
Thank you very much.
Ah, thank you, my dear. Now, we just pop it on there, and press this little button here, and away she goes.
What's that?
It's a pipe grinder. Handy little thing, isn't it?
Oh, yes. By the way, I'm Jenny Brewster.
Oh, How do you do?
Dick's my brother. He's an inventor too.
Is he, by Jove?
Mind you, he's not talking about it at the moment. Unfortunately, some of his inventions have gone a bit wrong.
Ah, well, that can happen to the best of us, you know. Don't underestimate him. You know, the really only practical people in the world are the dreamers. But a real inventor never gives up. If anything goes wrong, it's back to the drawing board and start all over again.
Mr. Watts? What's it supposed to be?
That's supposed to be a new synthetic fuel, better than petrol and a tenth of the cost. But I've been working on it for years, but I can't get it right.
Well, if you can't use it for fuel, why don't you use it for something else?
Maybe you're right. I never thought of that. Oh, excuse me a minute. Oh, thank you, dearie. Perhaps you'd make the tea. I'm not very good at it.
Yes, of course.
Oh, no, not that. Just look. It's a useful gadget, that. You know, the tea's over there in the cupboard. In the marmalade jar. Now, tell me, what is your brother working on at the moment?
Well, it was a hovercraft, but it hasn't been a great success so far.
A hovercraft? That's interesting. I have some theories about those things myself. Perhaps I could come round sometime and see how it's going, as one inventor to another.
Oh, we'd love to see you. Where's the cup?
In the dishwasher.
What was that?
It's the dishwasher. I'm afraid it's gone wrong again. Never mind the smoke. Oh, good gracious. Oh, dear. Oh, what a pity. It would have been nice to have had a tea party this afternoon. It happens to be my birthday.
Is it? Oh, happy birthday, Mr. Watts.
Yes, happy birthday.
Thank you.
What presents did you get?
Presents? I'm afraid I didn't get any presents. I don't know many people. See, I'm too busy to make many friends.
Oh, how sad. I know. We'll have a party. You, me and Dick. And we'll have some make-believe guests.
Make-believe guess.
Yes, you see, it's a sort of game. We dress up as different people. Have you any clothes we could dress up in?
Well, there's some old rubbish up in the attic. Come with me, I'll show you. Should be rather fun. This way, up the stairs to the right. Well, here we are. I think you'll find some old clothes in that basket. Just rummage around and help yourselves.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's all a matter of class, isn't it? What I always say is the right way and the wrong way.
What do you always say then?
What I always say is it's the right way and the wrong way. And it's a pity your son always chooses the right way. Right?
Right.
Now look here, Guttridge. I've said I'm very sorry. I've said I'll pay for the repairs to your son's boat. And I've said Dick will come round and help get the engine mended.
You hear that, Feeny? His son's going to help. Well, that'll be the day. Right?
Right.
Oh, darling, how lovely to see you. Just popped over with his orchids as it's your birthday.
Oh, thank you so much. Won't you come in?
Hello, old chap. Just passing. No, I thought I'd pop in to say happy birthday. Here's some bubbles.
Thank you very much. How kind of you.
Oh, how delightful.
What a lovely evening for a soiree.
I have just arranged Lady Cynthia's beautiful flowers. Perhaps Sir Richard, you'll pour the bubbly.
Certainly.
Now, while you've been away, I've stopped all the experiments, and I've just completed my latest invention.
What's that?
What bubble?
What?
Bubble.
Oh.
Oh, how divine.
Just like Lady Mawson's dance last week. All we need now is music.
Ah, now, perhaps Sir Richard will oblige.
By all means, it gives me the greatest of pleasure.
Shall we dance?
Oh, may I have the honour?
We've met a real inventor, Mum. It's going to help us get the hovercraft going again.
Yes, Mum, he really is an inventor. Everything seems to go wrong, just like Dick.
Look, I've got Mr. Guttridge in the living room, so you'd better come in and apologise, hadn't you? I'd like to chuck him in the river, the popper-screech.
Yeah, Arnie Consul. Oh, here he is. The mastermind of the river. The terror of the creek. Come on, Ed. What have you got to say for yourself?
I'm very sorry, Mr. Guttridge. It was an accident.
Well, perhaps you'll stick to the oars in future. Leave the clever stuff to Charlie here, huh?
Mr. Guttridge, Dick's going to win the hovercraft race, you know.
Hovercraft race? What hovercraft race?
Oh, you know, the race for homemade hovercraft, organised by the newspapers.
So your son's going to win it, is he?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Oh, is he? Do you want to take a bet on it? Ours against yours?
No, it's all right, Dan. Oh, we were only joking.
You want to bet? You can have a bet.
How about 50 quid?
50. It's a bit steep, isn't it?
Oh, you want to back out?
He's going to back out. Why don't you shut up?
Right. So you want to back out, then?
What makes you think that?
You should be able to repair it with this lot. And when I've got this engine tuned up, she'll really go.
Are you sure, Dick? About that engine, I know. It looks rather rusty to me. And you know what Dad said? £5, not a penny more.
Of course I'm sure. And what's more, with the help of my new conversion I'm planning, she'll leave the rest standing.
Or thinking.
How's it coming along, Ben? I just said Eastman's on the phone. The new engine will be arriving tomorrow. Then nothing will leave with us. Right? Right.
Right, it's ready. Up, Dad, it's ready.
I'm afraid I still don't understand how it works. What happened?
It's simple, really. The engine drives a fan which blows air through various ducts into the bottom of the hovercraft. The skirt traps this air, and the pressure builds up, and the craft is raised off the ground on a cushion of air. The propeller drives the craft forward. That's all there is to it.
I see.
I think I do. Right, we're off then.
What's the skirt made of? Looks like old inner tubes to me.
It is old in the tube.
You can get the special stuff, but it's too expensive.
Well, I hope it's strong enough. Doesn't look very tough to me. What's supposed to happen now?
Pressure's building up. We'll soon be off.
Are you all right, Dad?
Do I look all right?
Oh, stop.
That boy's got an awful lot to answer for.
Oh, I know it's been a blow, dear, but I'm sure he'll turn over a new leaf.
Ahoy there!
Hello, Mr. Watt.
Hello, Jenny.
We're having a bit of trouble with the skirt.
Oh, yes. I thought you might. Hello, Dick. That's why I brought this along. What long? Airtight, waterproof, flexible, and lightweight. And as tough as steel. The ideal material for a hovercraft.
Perfect. Did you invent it?
Yes, with a little help from my friend.
Me?
Yes. You remember when you came to see me, I was working on an experiment that went wrong?
Your petrol substitute.
Yes.
It went all gooey.
Exactly. Year after year, it's always been the same. It always goes gooey. So I'd almost given up. But then Dick suggested I might use it for something else. So I did. And that's the result. What, Lon?
Can we try it on the hovercraft?
Oh, of course. That's what I brought it for. Yeah. Interesting design. Highly original.
The Dutch is a new idea of mine.
Ah, most ingenious. Well, now, suppose you were to divert the main air intake here, through this duct here, using a spring-loaded release valve, through a bypass channel.
Good idea.
Yes, well, let's go and get my equipment and start work right away. You know, Dick, I think we're on the verge of a breakthrough in hovercraft design. Come on.
Men.
Well done, son. You've done a good job on this.
Oh, me? I ain't done nothing.
Ain't done nothing. You have done something. Don't you forget it.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we give it a trial tomorrow. After they've tuned the engine in the shop.
Here, they're just about to try it their Hovercraft.
What? Here. Then what are you doing here? When you should be over there.
All right, Dad.
All right, Dad.
Are you coming and all?
Am I coming? I'm not coming at all. What do you want me to do? Hold your hand? And you too. Cool.
Are you sure it's safe now?
Safe as houses.
Yes, but is it foolproof?
Of course. An idiot could drive it.
Not that one.
Don't.
But this.
Please don't touch Jenny. You're muddling me.
But I'm sure it's not supposed to
For
be.
goodness sake, Jenny, let me get on with it.
Come on over here, Jenny. Come on. What would happen if the main air supply switch was at reverse?
Ah, well, now, that's the emergency brake. The machine would suck instead of blow.
Oh, I see.
Right, off we go then.
Merciful heavens, it's sucking.
I thought you said it was foolproof.
An idiot is driving it.
Are you all right, dear?
What have you got to say about this?
It's very interesting. It seems that if you turn the switch the wrong way, it digs holes.
Come on, dear. I'll run you a nice hot bath. Come on.
This way's the wrong way.
An interesting new aspect.
All right, push her on.
All right.
Now. She's really moving. Look at her car.
Seconds. We don't stand an earthly against that.
Rubbish. Didn't look too good on the turn.
Good morning, madam. 2 pints and the fresh orange juice this morning, I believe.
You're not my milkman.
Well, no, hardly, madam. Actually, I've come to read the meter.
But you're not my usual meter reader.
He asked me to do him a favour and take a quick look at the meter while I'm here.
Well, why are you here?
I cannot tell a lie. I'm from the council. Trained.
Oh, dear. But the man from the council was here last week.
Know him well. Told me all about it. Now,
Well?
to tell the truth, I'm trying to sell you something. And it would be easier if we could discuss it inside.
I don't really believe you, know, but
Actually, of course, I am trying to con my way in and steal the family silver.
Not everyone is what they seem. Before you let strangers in, ask for proof of who they are, or make an appointment.
What is he doing with those candlesticks?
Every year, about 1,300 children are killed or seriously injured in cars. This car's doing 25 miles per hour. The man in front is holding a baby. In the back, someone's holding an older baby. A 3-year-old is loose on the seat. The front baby's head hits the dashboard. The rear baby is crushed by the adult. As for the 3-year-old... Now look at this crash. The babies in the front and back are in proper rear-facing baby seats. The 3-year-old in the back is in a child safety seat. All they would have suffered is slight bruising. Protect your child. Fit rear seatbelt or child safety seat.
Talking danger, so get yourself seen. At night, make it white. In the dark, make it light. But get yourself seen. Take a brush to your back. Use some tape if you like. But get yourself seen. Make it big. Make it bold. Make it right. To be sure that you're seen. Keep your life bright and clean. But get yourself seen. Whether working for a living or just riding for your pleasure, let the world see your life. It's something that you treasure and get yourself seen. Make it big. Make it bold. Make it right and get yourself seen.
These are the eyes of a man whose skill depends on his sight. Normally, he makes it a rule never to take any risks. But today, he forgot. Make sure you don't.
Funny, doesn't fit.
Aren't you coming, dear? Mr. Watts and the children are all ready for another trial.
Another trial? Haven't we had enough trials already? What about my lawn?
Oh, but we've always wanted a lily pond anyway.
Yes, but not here. I suppose I can count myself lucky it wasn't in the garage.
Do come on, Daddy. It's going to be a perfect launching.
Well, then let's count our chickens, eh? Still, your mum's got a new hat on.
I think I'll just play the Queen.
I'm sure that's quite secure. Ah, just in time. We're all ready for the takeoff.
Righto. I name this ship the Hoverbug.
Pressure's building up.
Yes, it is. Oh, look,
Oh, it's coming up nicely now.
marvellous.
Come on, lad.
Are you all right, Dick? Oh,
It's back to the drawing board, I'm afraid.
wait. What's that? Ain't that for me?
Why should it be?
You bought two?
Well, that one's got half.
Here, look at this. There.
Local boy gets airball. Young Dick Brewster was all up in the air last week when his homemade hovercraft flew up.
I blew him up with it.
Come here, little lady. Come on. Fame at last. I see your brother's airborne these days.
Never mind. What goes up must come down.
Why don't you shut up? It says here you're hovercraft a complete write-off. I suppose it puts you out of race, isn't it? Isn't it a shame?
You can count on that if I were you. We're going to fix it with Mr. Watts' welding gear. And when it's finished, we'll leave you standing.
That'll be the day. Stop stuffing yourself, Charlie.
or ours will never get off the ground. Listen, I warn you. You better make sure we win, or I'll put you on a diet.
The silly old fool. Here, have ice cream.
Oh, thanks, Charlie.
So, they're going to mend their hovercraft with old Roger's welding gear, are they? Well, supposing he didn't have his welding gear.
But he has got welding gear.
Yeah, but supposing we was to nick it.
Then he'd be up the creek, wouldn't he?
Yeah, good thinking, Sydney. Well, come on, then.
Suppose someone's there.
Of course, there's no one there. They're all the Brewsters, aren't they?
Well, what you whispering for, then?
Oh, come on.
Place? Honey?
Yeah. Just up a junk shop.
I don't like it here. Let's go.
Oh, no, you don't. We're not going without that welding gear, so we'd better start looking for it.
Hey, what's happening? Charlie, switch it off. What's happening? What is it? Help! Help! Charlie, please switch it off.
Let me out of there. What happened?
What you doing? Charlie? Come on. What you doing out there, Charlie?
Oh, I'm hanging about, aren't I? Get me out of there.
Well, let's get on with the welding. We'd better go and get my equipment from the cottage.
Quick, get me out of here.
Help! Charlie! Charlie, help! Help me, Charlie, get me up!
Sydney, I'll be back about. Sydney. Sydney, where are you? Sydney, what are you playing at? While you're messing about in there, I nearly suffocated.
Oh, but I was
Never
trying...
mind about that. We've got to go and find that welding gear before they come back. Come on.
What now, Charlie?
Well, what do you think?
Dunno.
I'm looking here. While you looking there.
All right, Charlie. All right.
Well, give us a hand. Now what have you done?
Nothing. It's the horrible stinking stuff in there.
Well, I warned you. Stop mucking about.
Come on.
You've got two hands, haven't you? Come on, lift it. Oh! Come on, it's heavy. Come on, quick. Heavy.
Get on with it. Oh, will you?
What's that funny smell?
Some smoke. Good heavens, it's the house.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, no! just a minute.
Where's the officer?
I don't know.
Whoever it was, they've taken the welding gear. It's gone.
Now look what you've done.
Yeah, it just sort of slipped out my hand, didn't it? Well, that's us out of the competition. We'll never get Hoverbug ready in time now.
Well, what are we going to do?
What's the matter?
Look, I'm stuck. I can't move my foot.
You can move your foot all right, silly. It's her shoe. It's stuck in this stuff.
Remarkable. Quite remarkable. You know, whoever mixed this stuff has invented a miracle glue by accident. You know, that's just how Fleming discovered penicillin.
Oh, never mind that now.
Hey,
What?
Wait a minute. We might be onto something.
Oh, yes.
Was it a nice day for a sail?
What? Oh, yeah, you bet, Dad.
Not much chance of the Brewster's craft being ready in time for the race. Is it, son? Is there?
Oh, no, I shouldn't think so. I think they've hit a bit of a snag.
Right, come on, Jenny. Let's pull together. Ready? Hey!
It's no use. It won't budge.
Is it still holding?
This is perfect. Just what we needed. Let's try it on the top of
Oh,
it.
this old couple on. Oh, that touches it. Just a minute. It probably needs warming. That's it. That's moving. Splendid. You know, it probably sets hard when it gets cold. Now, just put it all upon there. Not too much. That's it. That should do the trick. Yes. There. Look at that. Look at that, Jenny. Splendid, isn't it?
Now for the final test. We'll try it on them.
Yes. Just put a doll upon there. Amazing. Feel that? It's quite remarkable. It's an absolute breakthrough.
You can call it what's it?
Yes, of course. Do you know, it's exactly as though they were welded together.
Exactly. Now we can repair Hoverbug in time for the race.
Yes, of course. Come along, let's.
Well, that's done it.
Hang on. I think there's still something a bit loose in the cockpit. Yes, that's what's it.
Oh, yes. There we are.
What's it? You've got some on your elbow. He sticks anything to anything, remember? Hey, stop it!
What's the air brake?
Dinner's ready in 10 minutes.
All right, dear. Isn't he lovely?
Easy on him. Yeah, all right. What about me? Brewster, I have the law on you. My brother happens to be a citizen.
Dressed like that, Mr. Guttridge, we could have the law on you, especially in front of a lady. Improperly dressed, incitement to riot, acting in a manner likely to cause a breach of the peace, not to mention infringement of a host of trade union regulations, or something.
Now, we've got to get repaired and ready for the race tomorrow. Jenny, you go and fix the statue, and we'll get the Hoverbug into the garage, right?
Come on, Jenny. There. Good of you. Now let's see how they're getting on with the Hoverbug.
The question is, how is the Hoverbug getting on with us? It seems to have a mind of its own.
Hello, how's it going?
Oh, fine, fine. That's the steering fixed. Well, I think that's it. Dick, I think we'd better go around all the joints once more with what's it, just to make sure.
It's got to be stopped, Sydney. It's not fair.
I agree. What do you suggest?
I'm not suggesting. I'm telling. And do you know who I'm telling?
No?
You.
But Charlie.
No buts about it. We'll do as I say this time. None of your clever ideas like pinching that welding gear. Now listen. This is what we'll do.
Thank you so much for a lovely supper, Mrs. Brewster.
You're very welcome.
See you tomorrow, then.
Oh, yes, bright and early. It's going to be a great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Come on, it's rather pretty.
A great day. A great fluffy means. Where you going? Come on, close the door. There, there's the petrol tank. Go on, in you go, pour it in then. Hurry up. Go on, get on with it.
Think it'll be all right? What shall I do with the batch?
Of course it'll work. They'll run it for a couple of minutes and the thing will seize up solid. Now, come on.
Going like a bird! Yes! Right, Jenny! Hop in, off you go! We'll follow up.
She's seized up.
What?
We'll have to strip her down.
Oh, but you'll miss the race. Unless you swap engines.
Swap engines? The motorcycle engine, you'll never get another one in time.
Oh, no. No, you're not having that.
Very satisfactory. Now, we better get a move on or we'll miss the start of the race. Do you mind if I drive?
Look, I think perhaps we'd better go by bus.
Unless, of course, you'd like to get behind and push.
Oh, love to. Bus goes in 10 minutes. Come on, let's get tuned up.
Welcome to the first British amateur hovercraft race. The hovercraft, which you see in the paddock, have been made without any professional help whatsoever. As you can see from your programs, the race, which is due to start in half an hour, is limited to entrance with a maximum engine capacity of 1200cc for the lift engine and 1500cc for the drive engine. This race has been sponsored by... Your attention please. For those competitors who've not yet got their craft into the paddock, please do so, as the race is due to start in 15 minutes. The spectators might like to know some brief details about the various machines, and they will find...
Do hope everything's going to be all right. Arthur, Mr. Watts, come quickly. Look, the statue.
What? Good gracious, it's the watch stick.
What's happened?
There must be an inherent instability in its molecular structure.
Yes. What on earth does that mean?
The stickiness wears off. Good heavens, we're undone.
Unstuck, you mean?
Come on, the hoverbug is held together with the stuff.
We'll never make it.
Rubbish.
Would all competitors please go up to the starting post? For the benefit of any latecomers, the race, which is about to begin, is the first amateur hovercraft race in Great Britain. The race is over 3 laps, and as you can see, we have a widely different field of hovercraft, among which are some unusual designs. There, going up to the start, is the Guthridge entry, followed by the Halstead Club's entry, which seems to have got into a bit of a spin. Going up to the start now.
Mr. Starter! Race should have started by now. What? Race has started!
Still no sign of the hoverbug?
Just dropped out. Well, that's nothing to do with me. My boy's been waiting 20 minutes.
We'll have to start now.
Go on then. Get started.
Yes, it's going up.
Good boy. Good boy.
Ah, they're off. And it's a good start. They're leading away from the first circuit. It's going straight into the lead in the Belmont Club entry, closely followed by number 10, which is going beautifully. Tucked in behind number 10 is number 40. As they come into the first turn, the Guthridge craft is right up with the leaders and going well. And who's this entering the water well behind the field? It's the Hoverbug. Well, as you can see, she's got a lot of leeway to make up. In the lead now is number 10, closely followed by number 38 and the Guthridge craft. This group is pulling away from the rest of the field. As they enter the second lap, number 10 and the Guthridge craft have moved up into second place. Now, wait a minute, what's this? Coming up on the back markers is the Hoverbug, and she's running well over the hump. As the leaders turn for home on the second leg, the Guthridge craft is moving into the lead with number 7 now in second place. Working her way through the field is the Hoverbug. She's got a lot of ground to make up, but she's certainly going well and overtaking the leaders of the second group. As the field turns into the final lap, it's the Guthridge craft still leading, but the Hoverbug is definitely gaining and making a great effort to close with the leaders. The Guthridge craft is now pulling into a clear lead, but as the field comes up to the turn on the far side, it's the Hoverbug closing in on the leader. These two craft have opened quite a gap now and are pulling clear of the rest of the field. It's now turning into a two-craft race, with the Hoverbug closing steadily on the Guthridge craft. The Guthridge craft is lapping the back markers, and steadily closing on the Guthridge craft is the Hoverbug. Both craft are now lapping number 10. As they approach the final turn to home, it's the Guthridge craft on the inside and the Hoverbug on the outside. Here comes the Hoverbug now. She's trying to take the Guthridge craft on the outside, but Charlie Guthridge is holding off this challenge and narrowly holds his lead. As they come into the turn, it's the Hoverbug time again. She's coming up on the Guthridge craft. The Guthridge craft on the inside is holding off the Hoverbug's challenge. But as they head for home, it's neck and neck and anybody's race. As the two craft head for home, they're well clear of the rest of the field, where there's a three-craft race for third place. And these seem to be the only craft sitting with any chance.
Come on, Dick, come on!
Making a great effort to get past the Guthridge craft. This is a great tussle. And there she goes now. The Hoverbug is coming through on the outside. She's taken the Guthridge craft, and she's pulling away. Yes, she's definitely increasing her lead and going well. The Guthridge craft is hanging on. Charlie Guthridge is giving it all he's got, but he's still not making any impression on the Hoverbug, which is going like a bomb. With a quarter of a mile to go, it's the Hoverbug holding onto her lead. Here's the Gutfish craft. She's coming right up on the Hoverbug. And there she goes. She's fast on the inside and is pulling away from the Hoverbug.
Dick! Jenny, come on in!
200 yards to go.
Hold on, here we go.
But here comes the Hoverbug again. She's making a great effort to get back on turf. With 150 yards to go, it's the Hoverbug closing in on the leader. What a great race. The Hoverbug and the Gutfish craft are neck and neck. As they head towards the finishing line, it's the Hoverbug coming through into the lead, and she's pulling away. She's simply racing for the line. It doesn't look as if anything could stop the Hoverbug now. What a brilliant performance for this unusual-looking craft.
Oh, quick, Jenny, hold on.
Wait a minute. She's lost an air intake. What an unfortunate thing to happen so close to the finish. But she's keeping going. The Hoverbug is still keeping going. And still heading.
Watch out, Jelly!
There goes another intake. Can she make it? Only 50 years.
Hurry, bud. It's a race, not a paper chase. You want another bet?
With Cleverly to challenge her.
No, quick!
Now she's lost her windscreen. But she's still going. Only 20 yards to the line. And the Hoverbug is going to make it. She's only just moving now. Is she going to make it? Hoverbug coming up to the finish.
The winner!
She's won. The Hoverbug has won. What a great win. Fighting it out for second place is the Belmont Cup entry and number 10. And the Oh dear, what a pity. The Gutteridge craft has blown up just short of the finish. Bad luck, Charlie Gutteridge, but I know that you will share our congratulations to the makers of the Hoverbug, Dick and Jenny Brewster.